Good day, everybody. Hello. Hello. Welcome back to some more Minecraft. Just getting everything set up here. Bear with me un moment. That's fancy talk for 1 minute. Let's see. Make sure sound is up and working. It is. Make sure that's up and working. It is. Good. How's everybody going? How was your Monday? As if a Monday could ever be good. My Monday was adequate. The day went by tiring. I'm tired. That's the only thing. I'm a little tired today. I don't know why. I don't deserve to be tired. I didn't do anything special that should make me tired. I just feel tired compared to what I normally feel, right? Early. Well, welcome. Hello, Z, and hello, Jan. Good day. Bear with me a minute. I'm just tweaking a couple things here in the settings real quick. It'll take but a moment of your time. There we go. Okay. All right. So, you were great. You had it off. Well, that's always good then. I spent most of the day making storage cells. But I have greatly increased the amount of power that will fit inside of that this will hold now. So we've got half of it empty. And it was, but a few minutes ago when someone left a comment on yesterday's stream. An ingenious comment. They said I could have just put an infinity drill inside of there and sucked a ton of the power out. And I'm like, I never even thought of that. Infinity drills will hold a ton of power. I totally could have done that, and that would have helped allocate the power situation after I spent hours today increasing the power situation. So, what you gonna do, right? Still a great idea. If we run into that problem again, an infinity drill would definitely help. I don't know how fast the power would go into it. I don't know if it would be as fast as power will. Let me rephrase. I don't know if the power going into the drill would be as fast as the power going into the storage. You know, it still might have, but still, good idea. Good idea. All right, so where we left off yesterday, I really haven't done anything other than just get additional power space. So this should be just about ready to go. I'm going to have to I went ahead and I put plugs on the bottom, connecting it to the power source. And I have to put a remote. I've got to put a lever, but I can't remember if I can put the lever right on the thing or if it has to be next to the thing. Let's see. Let's grab some brick and we'll test it out. Still working on this today. Like, when I'm thinking about it, like, do I have to do like that? Like turn on and off that way? I don't remember. I know as soon as I put power on it, it's going to start charging. So, and I think we're about ready to go with it. We've got our coolant ready to go. Everything is powered in the cell itself. So that's good. I believe we're good to power it up and get it going. And worst case scenario, we have a meltdown and it's going to be in this little one first, right? I'm trying to click up here. I'm going to need more flux. Oh, the flux. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Okay, listen, I'm having a problem, and I need your guys' help. I can hear a pig. I hear a pig here, and I can hear the pig over here. But I cannot find the pig. I do not know where this pig is. I've gone upstairs, down. See, there he was again. I've been downstairs. Ran into the wall. I was like, did he end up somehow behind? He's not back in there. I don't know where this freaking pig is, man. It's freaking me out. Now, I'm not hearing it again. Maybe it's just in my head. I don't know. Tell me if you hear the pig. I heard a pig. I heard the pig. That's me clicking on this. But I don't think that's what it is. Because I'd be hearing all the other ones. Okay, we gotta go pig search. I don't know where this pig is. Gotta be outside somewhere. I just don't know how he would have got out here, first of all. He's not there. See? It was real loud there. Maybe it is this pig statue. Right. See if that stops it. No! I heard it again! It can't be that then. There is, in fact, a pig somewhere. I don't know where this pig is. Ah, too far. Lava, burn my butt. Let's see. Where the hell is this pig? Okay, so it's not this. Fall in the hole, you fat ass. Get in there. There, good lord. Put my pig statue back, so we know that's not the case. It's around here somewhere. I really need to keep water on hand. Oh, I got some water in here, so I can get rid of the fire. Alright, let's see. 4 different worlds. Oh, it's an ape. Oh, that makes way more sense. But you know, I made a bunch of pigs at a time when I was doing the hogs, and I'm like, maybe one wandered off and I didn't notice it. And it's been hiding somewhere. And then I spend like all of my time when I'm, you know, throughout the day, I have the game completely muted because I'm working. So it's always silent. I'm like, has it been there the whole time and I just didn't hear it? Insanity. All right, well, I feel better knowing now there's not just a random pig floating around the world. But boy, I was searching everywhere. My wife was like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, I know you don't know about the pig, but still. All right. Now, if I remember, I have to get the power all the way up. I have to get the heat to something, I think. I can't remember. Don't you have to get the heat to, or is it just the... Yeah, there's it. It's the temperature. I got to get the temperature to 8,000 is what it is. The pig sound will annoy me, but at least I know where it is and what it's doing. And, oh, I'm going to need an... I forgot I got to get an export out of this. I'm going to need a fluid cable. And I'm going to need another black hole tank, of which we have plenty now. Because I'm going to have to pull the fuel. Once it starts producing the helium, I got to pull that out. Good day, Ezreal. I'm okay now that we figured out the pig problem. Right now, I'm just hoping I remember how to make this start. And we will see. But I do have it set up to go into the power, so we just got to keep an eye on the power. But I'm doing well. We're about to fire up this the mini fusion reactor before we start working on the big one. And the little one will run for a while and produce the helium and more power while we start powering up, making a ton of flux to power the cells on the other one. It takes forever for this to go, too. Okay. It's on. It stopped. But is it on? Am I supposed to be doing something? I forget. Oh my god, I forget. Do I? Okay. Oh, maybe I don't need this on here anymore. Ah! Okay, that was it. Maybe. No. Maybe. Hold on one second. Okay. Let's see. It's dropping down. Okay, hang on. Maybe I need to not put this on until we know it's running and making power. Let's see. just dropping. It's not producing. Get this going again. Why is this not working? Deuterium, deuterium. There's something over here that's wrong too. Ah, there it was. Some deuterium had somehow gotten in here. I had to clear that out. Okay. There's my helium-3, which is good. This is working. It's heating. Temperature's going up. Energy's going up. Hopefully, let me see. Temperature change is 45,021. Cooling rate 4978. Is it me, or is it going to get hotter before it gets colder? I need more cooling on here, I think. I appreciate you stopping by, Terry. All right, let's get... This is going to stop if I don't get this helium coming out. So let me do that first. All right, there's our helium. Okay, so the helium's got a place to go now. So that's no longer a problem. We got fuel coming in. Okay. Temperature is going up. Energy is going up. So we can shut. We should be safe putting the plug on now. Which should pull all the power out of it. Which it did. Fuel looks good. Oh, thank you for the comment on the hat. I actually got this when I was in China. I don't normally wear hats like this. I'm not a traditional trucker style hat, but today my hair was a mess. I just woke up from a nap and I grabbed the hat real quick. This is the only one I could see. That's why I don't know what it is, or if like it's a team of some kind. I don't know. But a lot of the souvenirs I got when I was in China, I didn't really get a lot of stuff for myself. I'm concerned because this is getting very hot. But I also know that I want that to happen because the higher the temperature, the more power it produces. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Because if we look at it, the temperature is now getting colder. See the temperature change? It's getting hotter still, let me phrase. But it's getting hotter at a slower rate. So now that it's still going to go up for a little while, but that 44,986, then 85, eventually that's going to even out and it's going to level off at a certain temperature. Hopefully well before it maxes out, but that should be okay. Z said, Draven, I finally got my overflow chest to work. Thanks for help. Hey, excellent. I'm glad I could help. Happy to be there. All right. Now let's go look at our deuterium and make sure that it's still producing. 454. 453, 452. All right, so there's a concern. We are not producing deuterium fast enough. 48, 47. It's going down very slowly, though. I'm going to have to expand that, but I can do that off camera. I need to expand the amount of deuterium we're producing. But that's more than enough to last us this stream, for sure, as slow as it's going down. So that's okay. All right. So we have a successfully working whatchamathingamadooey. Oh, and I probably still could take this off now. Because now it's running on its own. It does not need a power import. Temperature is continuing to drop. Temperature change is continuing to drop, which is good. So I have a 99% cooling rate. That's pretty good. I could add a couple more coolers if that becomes a concern. So that's awesome sauce. You know, I never did have to use this lever for anything, did I? This lever was useless. Useless, I tell you. All right. Cool. I mean, I could shut it off with that if I needed to. I mean, that's an option, but hopefully that won't be a problem. Okay. So, now, we've got to get our helium going in here, and we need to make sure we have enough built up that it's going to be able to run the system. So, I got to let that run a little bit while we're charging up the other stuff. So, first I'm going to need another wireless. Another wireless. There's that. And I need another cable. cable. There's that. So we're going to go ahead and put that on here. And put that on here. Here. Let's say here. And then I'll need a gups. And that gups will be for this tank. Now we got to go in there and fix all the fluid stuff we did yesterday. Because now these won't work right, remember? All went into the wrong spot. Oh, it worked the first time. Okay. Void leftover fluid. Prevent input overflow. Okay. So I want that to be X. No, I want that on. That's right. Void leftover fluid. That we don't want on. Or do we want... let me go check the settings over here again. On X on. Okay. On X. Okay, so that's right. That's correct. That's all good. I want void overflow on this one because I don't want either of the things that it's making. It's not going to help. Celebrate April Fools. I did not, really. I'm a jokester all the time, so I don't really feel there's anything special. Plus, April Fools, everybody's waiting for it and expecting it. And it happens so many people that, so I'm some people like, I just don't want to add to the pile, right? Okay, so we have a fully working 8-slot, I call it 8-slot because there's 8 of these, fusion reactor. And it appears to be working exactly as it's supposed to. I'm a 1.7% efficiency, temperature still rolling good. Now, we have to get over here and we got to do this one now. We've got the coolant good to go, and I can always add more coolant if it becomes a problem. But now we have to power up all these cells, which is going to take a ton of flux. So much flux. That's what we're going to work on now while we let those run. Toothpaste-filled Oreo. That's disgusting, but kudos on them. Someone set your alarm clock 30 minutes forward. That's also... Wait. So you woke up early? That's okay. Waking up late is not good. That's mean. You lose your job over that. Where's that hole I put? There it was. Okay. Boop. Let's fix that. I got some flux already. Oh, I'm going to need my flux thingamabobber. There it is. We're going to need so many flux points. We're going to make a plenty of a flux. So let's... Okay, well, that's how many I was going to make. Because then I ran out of these. So let's make some of these first. Let's see. Fun, harmless tricks to do is get you a big bowl of candy. Set it out on the table. You want to fill it with a bunch of M&M's, peanut butter M&M's, Reese's Pieces. You know what I'm talking about? All those nice sweet things. Get all a bunch of those M&M's, Reese's Pieces. Sorry. And then mix in a bag of Skittles. Because they blend in perfectly. And somebody grabs a mouthful, throws them up, peanut butter, orange. It's a shock and you don't expect it. And you're like, it's all chewy and hard compared to the other ones. I threw my remote in there again. But it's funny to see the look on people's faces. They blend in so well. Most people just don't expect it. Harmless prank you can do on someone. You don't got to wait for April Fool's Day. You can just do it for the fun of it. I saw that one online years ago, and I was like, I applaud that. That's good stuff. Flux point. Shwoop. How many did I get? I clicked shwoop, and nothing happened. It could be lag. Why are you not shwooping? Why am I only getting one? Oh, it is lag. I shwooped flux, and it lagged out my game. Uh-oh. Let me make sure nothing's blowing up over here. I have had that before, where it's fusion reactor doing a meltdown will lag some things. So, key sign, I got to pay attention. Let me try that again. Okay, so we ran out of those. All right. That's a fair amount of flux. That might be enough flux. All right, so I'm going to go outside top row inside bottom row. That's how we get everything to be charged. Okay? So I'm going to go into, let's do these ones first. One, and then I'm going to do it on every corner first, just so I have a feel for if everything's getting charged before I even mess with the bottom. We're gonna make sure that 2 of them are fully charged before we move further. And that's good. Let's get to the other corner. There we go. 2. And 2. And I forgot one in this corner. Which these are going to kind of double up. Okay. So we'll give those a second to all kick in. It doesn't cover a massive space, but it actually does pretty good. So I know it charges to about here. This drink is in my way. So that's all right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set one here. And we're going to set one here. These probably aren't perfectly spaced, but it's still going to get the job done. Give that time to do its thing. Let's do one here. I'd rather over than under, if you know what I'm talking about, right? I'd much rather have too much power than too little power going to this thing. Less meltdown, which is important. Did I hit those ones with the wand? Did I hit that one? I did hit that one with the wand. I did, okay. Hey, Toaster Coaster, how goes it? We're just talking about April Fool's Day pranks and things, and feasible things to do. What is your favorite Tier 2 holiday? Let me explain what I mean by that. So, Tier 1 holidays. These are the ones everybody knows is a holiday. New Year's, Valentine's. This is America, of course. It's going to be different in other countries. Let me clear that up first. New Year's, Valentine's, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Those would be what I would consider Tier 1 holidays. Doesn't mean they're better than the other holidays. Allow me to clarify that. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, it's more likely that a store is going to have a whole section based on those holidays. You know what I'm saying? A seasonal section. Very, very rarely are you going to go to a Walmart and have a whole section dedicated to... Oh, you probably could get St. Patrick's Day in there. But you're not going to get a whole thing for, like, President's Day. Like, nobody cares of that tier. That doesn't mean you don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Put one in the middle of each. Got the one in the middle of that one, the middle of that one, middle of that one, middle of that one. Okay. So that would be... the Tier 2 is you're looking at St. Patrick's Day. Again, not less important, but Veterans Day is one, technically. It's not going to get its whole section at the store. It's kind of what I'm going by for this here. All right, so the total top is now being charged. Nothing for St. Patty's Day? My Walmart did. It had a small section of St. Patty's Day themed shirts and hats and glasses and some beads, or like I call boob beads, you know, the type of beads you'd get at, what do you call it, Mardi Gras and things. So they had some stuff like that. Mardi Gras would be a Tier 2 holiday. Start by putting one on the bottom of each of these. Start in the middle this time. Get that. You know, then you've got your Tier 3 holidays. Tier 3 holidays are the ones that, like, National Hot Dog Day, National Pet a Dog Day, Steak and Blowjob Day almost makes it higher. I'm just kidding. I had to say that, but. But no, it's the same thing. You know, anything that's not a recognized holiday, Talk Like a Pirate Day is a Tier 3 one. Again, not a bad holiday, just doesn't make it quite to Tier 2. It's like Donut Day, the day of the donut. That's a good one. I've never heard of Donut Day, although I approve of all donut-related days. McDonald's is about to start selling Krispy Kreme donuts here. I just read an article on that the other day. That's crazy to me. I don't mind. Like, I don't know. I usually go to Dunkin' Donuts. Because we don't have a Krispy Kreme in my town. But even if we did, I still feel like I would be more along the lines of Dunkin' Donuts. And I say that because, like, Krispy Kreme has the best glazed donuts. But when it comes to the specialty donuts, I don't know. I feel like Dunkin's got a little bit edge there. And none of them compare to Tim Hortons, which we don't have down here at all. So, you know, I'm just SOL in that regard. Get one in the, will you click on the right thing, Draven? Good Lord. Oh, I didn't put any in this corner. Crap, I missed this one. Let's get those going. And then I'll need one in the middle, about there. And one in the middle, about there. Got a middle. All right, that looks like everything is being charged now. Inside and out. Man, you remember the old days when I didn't use flux? And I had 1,000 mineral batteries connected to wireless RF power. Red pipes, all over, cables all over the thing. Boy, flux, if nothing else, this is way more convenient. Oh, hey, look at the, I never even noticed the purple. There's the purple nuclear juice. Because we're using the see-through ones this time. I've never used the see-through ones before. That's pretty awesome. Oh, my phone is not muted. Dunkin's are like cake. I don't not like Dunkin's, but I love Krispy Kreme much more. See, I like the cake donuts, I think. Like, if I go to get donuts, I rarely get a glazed donut. If somebody says, hey, here's a glazed donut, I'm going to eat that. But that's not normally what would be my choice of donut. You know, I like, and again, I always mess this up. Boston cream, Bavarian cream. One has a custard, and one has a whipped cream. The whipped cream's okay, but it's a little too sweet. The custard kind are my favorite. And the worst part is I can't find consistency. Like, one place will call it Bavarian, and one place will not. Well, it is not producing a whole lot of helium. We're going to have to let that run for a little while before we fire up this big one. So we're going to have to let this big one kind of chill while this charges up and try to set up by the end of the night here. Purple nuke juice would be a good name for any drink. There you go. Yeah, nuke juice. Nuke juice. Growing up in Canada, the old country, Tim Hortons was, of course, the donut place of choice. And they had a donut I can't find down here in the last 25 years. It was called Chocolate Walnut Crunch. It was a very heavy chocolate donut with little walnuts in it, and then a glaze of chocolate around the outside, like a glazed donut, but a thick glaze around it. So good. Hello, user mode. Good day. You have a recipe for donut? I've never made my own donuts. I've never done that. Boston cream. There you go. Showed my wife today cream corn-filled Pop-Tarts. It was one of the weird April Fool's products people were popping up. Oh, that's disgusting, but funny. All right, this is charged, man. That is awesome. All right, so we've got the cooling all the cells here, these things. The electromagnets are all charged. We just have to get this going, but I don't know how fast it's going to go through helium. So I really feel like I want to let that build up a little bit because it's not super fast. Temperature still looking very good. Efficiency's at 28%. Let's go take a look at our power storage and see how that's working. I find that, this is why I started with that whole Krispy Kreme comment. I like Krispy Kreme just fine, but I find that if I go to a grocery store or some gas station that sells pre-boxed Krispy Kreme donuts, they are not good. Like the ones that were already made by Krispy Kreme and then they ship them out and you buy them from somewhere else. Not so much. Not so much at all. Krispy Kreme's great, fresh from Krispy Kreme. All right. Oh, yeah, we got lots of room to go. Like I said, I doubled this today. I spent hours working on that. Make complete recipe most of the day. Ooh, rough sauce. And power is going up. 65, 66. It is going up, so that's good. Berliner buns. Berliner buns. I don't know what those buns are. I am unfamiliar with your buns, and that's inappropriate just to say it out loud. Don't eat those anymore. I feel like there's so much sugar that it instantly dissolves my teeth. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, from the stores and stuff, I think they're stale and such. Even when they're just made 2 hours ago. Man, that's an hour and a half too late. And I would say that too. Like if I buy donuts, bring them home, and I get like a dozen, I'm gonna eat some today and some tomorrow. I feel like when I come back to them tomorrow, I prefer the Dunkin' ones. Like Dunkin' seems to have a longer shelf life than Krispy Kreme. But straight off the press, Krispy Kreme's 9 times out of 10 gonna have a better flavor. Fat man importance. What happens to the reactor when the battery is full? Well, the problem with that is technically there'll be no place for the power to go, and I believe it'll shut off. Which for this little one is not that big of a deal, because if it shuts off, then it doesn't need cooled or heated. It'll just stop working, and to turn it back on, I've got to recharge it back up. That's not a big deal. But for one this size, it takes a long time for this to charge up. So if it shuts down, then we're going to have a problem. I don't believe it will melt down if power storage gets full. I just believe that it'll shut itself off because it has nowhere to go. There might even be a setting in here where I could void the power, but I don't think so. Oh, that's just the... I don't need any of that. All right. Cool. And the gang. All right, so we're going to let that rumble for probably an hour before we start messing with the big one. Let's take a look. I have been asked yesterday to see if we can make the maximum biggest size mineral battery possible. And I believe somebody said it was like 400 or 600 million, which is going to require me making 400 to 600 batteries. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make all the batteries in the world. Because I'm a man who takes a challenge seriously. First of all, let me put wood in here so that eliminates my power charging issue. And let's go to battery. I've got a few in there already. I'm not as worried about those. Mineral batteries. Lord knows this should not be hard. It just takes making them. Now, I'm not going to make 1 million. I'm going to make 9, stack them together, and I'm going to fill it up again. That one there. That one there. That one there. You know what? Yeah, let's grab all these out of here. I'm not going to need them for anything else. Now that I thinks about it. I don't even care if they're charged. I don't even need to worry about the charge thing, because these are all going to merge together. I'm not automating it. Gonna make all the batteries with over 600. I think it was, yeah, somebody said yesterday they did a reason like 6,500,000 or something like that. So 650 million. One of the Infinity upgrades when you use one with the same size of one upgrade. Interesting. Is what JFK was asking for when he said, I still don't know what that means. I apologize, Kamikaze. I don't know what that means. But that's okay. I couldn't even begin to tell you what JFK cared about or did or said. I don't know much of anything about the dude. I know it ended poorly. I know about Marilyn Monroe, so I guess I know about the important stuff. Oh, it's a jelly donut? Jelly donuts are okay. I don't mind jelly donuts. My problem with powdered donuts is they're messy. I'm not a big fan of messy food. Sometimes you can't help it. You know, the food's really good and you can only eat it messy. Like a sloppy Joe. It's sloppy. But I kind of avoid the, Oops, I ran out of something. I'll have to make some more of something. Let me fix this first. Jelly donuts are okay. It just depends what flavor of jelly's in there. You know what I mean? What am I missing? Oh, mineral blocks. That makes sense. That would be my problem. Like, the traditional, I think, is usually like strawberry or raspberry. The lemon ones that are filled are okay. I think I had a grape one once. Grape was not good. I don't remember liking grape. Can't imagine grape in that. For some reason, I don't think I'd like anything green. Not for any particular flavor-based reason. I can't think of anything that would be a green flavor that would be good in there. Like, I don't think apples would be good. Watermelon would not be good. Lime would not be good. I can't think of anything green that would be good. Raspberry and the lemon ones are the ones that I probably see the most often. And the lemon ones are pretty tight. I'm okay with those too. My wife likes the little mini powdered donuts you can get in a bag. And again, they taste like they've been sitting there all day. I don't like that. So that's not cool. Let's see, what else? Let me see. I'm trying to think of anything green that would be traditionally green, right? Like technically, you could probably put food coloring in it and make like strawberry green. And that's not what I'm shooting for. I'm like, what would be a traditional green flavor that would taste good inside of a jelly donut? I can't think of anything. While we're talking about that, you know what? Switching channels but staying in the same type of vein. Very recently, I got a McDonald's hot apple pie. Hadn't had one in many years. Boy, did they ever change the recipe on that. The new ones suck, man. The old ones used to be like dipped in a sugary glaze, and now it's just all dough with some barely sugared apples inside. It had almost no flavor. It was bad. I was so sad. I was like, you know what? I haven't had one of these in 20 years. I'm going to have one. Look. It was not flavorful. I bought two. I thought, why would you eat just one, you know? I was like, I got two. I'm eating the first one. I'm like, maybe this is just a bad one. And I got to the second one. I'm like, no, they're all bad. This is not, how big are we so far? Well, we're 3.5 million. Toothpaste. Clam chowder. Clam chowder filled donut. Gross. That's disgusting. Yeah. Other good donuts. I mean, I like a classic glazed donut with the chocolate icing on top, or the pink icing, or the white icing. I feel they taste all the same. I can't tell the difference. The chocolate has a little bit more of a chocolate flavor to it, but the vanilla and the strawberry, neither one of them have a very strong flavor. But man, I love me a maple iced donut. It's probably the Canadian in me. But man, a maple iced donut is the tits. I love that. I can eat maple iced donuts. Primarily. They're probably one of my favorite donuts after the custard-filled Bavarian Boston cream combo thing we talked about. Blue crab. I'm not a crab guy. I don't like crab meat. I don't eat a lot of seafood. And what I do eat, it has to be overwhelmingly deep fried. I don't like crab or lobster or shrimp. And most fish, like I said, I'm eat like a Long John Silver's if I'm going to eat usually some type of fish. Or like, you know, homemade same type of thing where you're just baking it in the oven, it's already been deep fried, or you deep fry it, it's already been battered, whatever the case may be. That's okay. Don't do a lot of seafood stuff. Seafood is ugly. I don't like to eat a lot of things that are ugly. Ugly food is high on my list of things I don't eat. There's a few specific requirements on there, although exceptions can be made. I normally don't eat things that are ugly when they were alive. I don't eat anything alive. That's one of the requirements. I don't eat live anything. I've done that. It's not good. Don't eat live things. So, yeah, I don't eat live. And I don't eat anything I don't understand. That's an important requirement for me. That's why I don't eat grits. What is a grit? And how do you get a whole bowl of them? And why isn't it gritty? It's not gritty. It's squishy and lumpy. It doesn't even make sense. Actually, I don't eat grits because they're disgusting. But that's neither here nor there. We are currently at 6. We are currently at 600 million. Seafood crab meat? No, no, no. Just because something melts in your mouth isn't good. Someone could say, here's a cat turd that'll melt in your mouth. I still don't want it. There you go. There's a little, there's another, don't do what I'm about to tell you. I am not telling you to do this. I am avidly telling you not to do this. But if you were to take some small cat poops and put them in the freezer, and then you were to wrap them up in old Tootsie Roll wrappers. Uh-oh, I can't make a battery. We've gotten too big. There it is, 648. No, let me go 649, it will. 650. Okay, why was it not working then? Now it's just being a turd. Oh, there we go. Let's try it now. No, it's still working. Is that as far as it can go? Oh, there we go. That's the maximum. 655 million is the largest mineral battery that you can make. There we go. 655 million RF. Hey, there you go, Tyler. Yeah, I remember you'd mentioned it was 6 million something. I couldn't remember the exact number. I don't need these anymore. I wonder if we could take a mineral battery apart. That's an interesting thing. I've never checked that. Mineral battery. Can I dispose of you? Yes, I can. Convenient. Take those apart. Not this one. I bet this would take apart into other batteries. Well, hang on to that guy. I can't put him in a folder, unfortunately. Get him out of there so he stops charging. There we are. 655. Took about, what, less than 10 minutes. That didn't take too long at all. It's already got 2 million power in it just from sticking it in my inventory. That would not have taken even the smallest dent from the reactor. But still, it's cool. So 10. This would fill up in about 5 minutes if I left it in there. But I'm not trying to suck all the juice out of my storage yet. Excellent. I can check that off now. Excellent. Let's go take a look. Thanks for the suggestion. yeah. Grits are good if fixed properly. The only way to fix grits is to throw them in the trash can. Then they have been prepared. They've repaired them. What do cinnamon buns taste like? Cinnabon. Oh, Cinnabon. Cinnabon's okay. All right, if you get the cinnamon roll, it's pretty great. Outside of that, it's not much to it. Efficiency's up to 62. I like that. See, the goal is to get this up to like 99 to 100% efficiency. That means the temperature and the coolant are equaled out enough that it's producing the maximum amount of power. The higher efficiency, the more power it's making. So if you look at right here, it says power, that number is going up. Because as the temperature is going down, more power is being produced. So that's cool. So hopefully the goal is that when it gets down to around the 4,978 where it says temperature change, if it's right about that same number, then it's cooling as quickly as it's heating up and it's staying level. And that's 100% efficiency. And that's the hard part when we get here. This one has to get, it takes a lot longer for this one to heat up. We could start it. I'm just afraid it's not going to be done in time for the stream to end. We've got 2 hours and 15 minutes, though. We could. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's get it going. Flux. Because it's not going to be using a whole lot of fuel right now until it actually starts running. Padap. And go. Temperature is rising. It has to get to 8,000. That's where we have to watch this thing, right? Same type of situation. We want it to get hot But we don't want it to get too hot too fast. Plus, if it doesn't get hot enough, that means we have too much coolant. Let's see. Cinnamon buns have cinnamon in a glaze. They may have other flavors. Yeah, they're all right. The cinnamon bun's okay. It's not bad. You can get them in other places. I prefer homemade ones personally. And the cinnamon buns you can get at most donut places like Dunkin' are good too. Double the size of your current storage. That's not really an option with storage, unfortunately. I'm using simple storage. So simple storage, there's no maximum. So every folder holds 2 billion. So all of these are empty, ready to be used. So there really isn't a storage thing to increase the size of in this pack, Toaster Coaster. Or in simple storage. Because I just add another filing cabinet as I need it. I have nigh unlimited storage because I could just keep adding another filing cabinet if I need more room. Cinnamon rolls are the ones that's on TV and they looked amazing. Yeah, they're pretty good. Syrupy stuff inside. Not normally. That's just the cinnamon. If they use the right cinnamon, then the cinnamon can run a little bit when they're hot. Double the number of cabinets. Well, again, it's the same thing. I have twice as many cabinets already that I'm not using. Like, I have as many empty cabinets as I do full ones. So there isn't really a need to do that. And cabinets, I can make hundreds of them in literally just a minute or two. They're very cheap and easy. So there's not really any challenge to that. Let's see. How we going? Wow, this is getting up to 8,000 fast. I think it might slow down as we get closer. Storage, when later in the game you have many items, it starts out to lag out your game. Nah, I can't say I completely agree with that. I've never had the amount of things I have be the problem. The amount of filing cabinets has never been the issue. It's usually by the end of the game, you have so many different visual effects and so many different things working that your game starts to struggle, which is common amongst a lot of different packs, especially the meatier ones. The more stuff you have running, the more stuff you built, the harder it's going to be for your game to play. I wouldn't really throw that on the simple storage, because I have had the same issue using other storages. All right, so here's how this is going to work. It's going to get up to 10. I think I remember now. I'm pretty sure this is going to get up to 8,000 and turn on pretty quickly. It's just going to take forever for the power and the efficiency to equal out. That's what this is doing over here right now, right? That's the part we were talking about. The efficiency has to get higher on the big one to the point that it's making 3,333,333 RF per tick. Right now, I'm only making 700,000 on this one. So as you can see, there's a ways to go, right? Again, the only problem with that one over there is I'm concerned at the amount of helium I'm going to be producing. Like, this is still going up, but this isn't actually on yet. If we go through this, turn it on, and this number starts dropping fast, I'll have to turn it back off while I let that build up a whole bunch. Although, the one on the Sky Grids world has been running forever off the same sequence, so I don't think it'll be too bad. Come on, 8,000. We're going to be there in just a minute. The hard part is, once this gets close to the achievement, which may happen off camera during the week, and we won't get it till next week, I can't even click on it to see how close it is, because if I do, and it's at the 3 million, I'll get the achievement. So I have to just let it sit there and chill. Woo, we're in the end game now, folks. I'm just kidding, it's not the end game. That's a Marvel movie. What am I looking for? I was looking for something and I've forgotten what it is. We're almost there. I'm going to hang out and see what happens. Cinnamon rolls are okay. I like those as a donut-hole option. Again, maple ice is the bomb. Sprinkles, to me, are irrelevant. Like, if you want to put sprinkles on a cake or a donut, that's fine. They don't have flavor. They don't add... It makes it a little bit prettier of a donut, but it has no effect on its flavor. 8,000! Boom! It is on. And it is struggling. And that's because the deuterium is over here. Why is there deuterium? Okay. I cleared those out. And that fixed it. Oh, okay. That's right. Somehow deuterium got in there. Why does deuterium keep getting in everything? Craziness. Okay. So this is working. Temperature is going up, up, up. Why does this look different than the other one? This is not producing any power yet. Why is this not producing? Wait. Oh, that might be part of it. No, this is not producing any power. It means it's not hot enough yet to produce any power. We're running on 0% efficiency. This can take a while. This is that freaking happy dance you do, right? Because you're like, oh, I could totally speed this up if I yank these coolers off. Yeah, but if it speeds up too fast, too quickly, that's how you get a meltdown. Too many, too many. Too many what? Did this say too many? This did not say too many. I think it's going to tell me I've got too much coolant. Still working? Yeah, okay. That's voiding the excess. I don't think I need regular helium for anything. So, wait, you know what? Maybe I do. Do I need regular helium for anything? Let's collect it to be on the safe side. Why not? Doesn't hurt anything. Tannel. That is not how you spell tank. Just for the record, clearing that up for everybody. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. There we go. That's going to suck up the helium now. So now I don't have to worry about it. All right, there we go. Is that still working? Oh no, it started over. Well, that sucked. Temperature and overheating and water cooling your power generators and building air conditioners. You know, that'd be way too much. I wouldn't want to do all that. Let's see. Efficiency. It's going. It's increasing by 14,000. I feel like I have too many coolers, but I'm nervous about taking one off. Didn't stop, did it? Okay. Like if this changes to 1%, I'll know we're moving in the right area. The right direction, I should say. We'll have to give it a little bit of time and come back. I don't want to mess with it till I know it's working. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we also had Mystcraft. So I've not messed with Mystcraft in a while. I'm going to have to reteach myself how to do it. But with Mystcraft, you can create your own dimensions, which is kind of cool. We just have to make these Mystcraft things. So we're going to do that, and this is going to be my Mystcraft room. I cleaned out all the seed things that were in there. Production of something to feel is useless. Well, I'll be honest, Toaster, I've done that many times. In the challenge, I did one world where I just took every challenge people could give, and I automated macaroni and cheese. Someone wanted me to automate macaroni and cheese, and I think that's probably the one most useless thing I've ever automated was macaroni and cheese, which was pretty fun, to be honest with you, just to be able to do that. All right, let's fidaddle with Mystcraft. Let's make the things. All right, I need this. There's an ink mixer. I'm sure I needed that. What else do I need? A book binder. I'm sure I'm going to need that. A link modifier. Okay, I can't make that. A desk. Sure, I'll make a desk. I'll make the desk backboard. That looks pretty cool. We'll do that. Book receptacle. What is that? Oh, where do I get this blue stuff? Crystal. I can't make it because I don't have the blue stuff. Interesting. I wonder where we get that from. I know I'll need some book stands. Make a stack of those. Actually, I prefer the lecterns. We should have made a stack of those. Lectern. Why are you not working? Do I have no wood left? Oh my god. Let me make wood. You know, with the 1 billion logs I have over there, I should probably automate. Oh no, you can't do it with you can't do the double click thing with the wood planks either, for the record. It turns it into sticks. 1 second. Sorry, I was getting a bunch of notifications from my dot. Let's see. All right, so there's a little bit of wood to get us going. Now we can go back to Mystcraft. Mystcraft. All right, so that appears to be the primary. Oh, I was going to make lecterns. That's what I was going to make. And I'll need some brick. Brick. All right, excellent. Let's go set up a work area. So let's see. Desk. I believe it's a 2 block, isn't it? It is a 2 block. Okay. I don't want it there, though. Now I know. We'll set our desk here. Back of the desk. Because that just makes it look cooler. And then this is a book binder, which is very important. And an ink mixer, which I'm pretty sure is also important. And then over on this side, we're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These will be for worlds we have created. That's where we'll put the books. I just have to figure out and remember how to make the books. Let's see. A linking book, a descriptive book, and an unlinked book. One of these, I'm sure, is the recipe for how to get started. None of them have a recipe. Excellent. Portfolio. Oh, I can make one of those. Oh, they're all a whole bunch of different ones here. AI all symbols. No, it just makes the regular one over and over again. Okay, I don't want that. So I need to make an ink vial. Okay. Why did that not work? A bucket of water. I have no water. Saddest of days. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a bucket. A big old chunky bucket. And let's go back to Mystcraft. Now, what this Mystcraft stuff, man, this is going to mess with lag. This will add ungodly amounts of lag. That I know. Gimme! Gimme! Cool. There's some ink. That has to help with something. Now, let's see. What's in... Can I open this? Does this do anything? It's empty right now. Okay. I don't know what I'd do with it. I think I'm supposed to put it in here, maybe? I don't remember. I don't remember what to do with things. Or do I put it in there? No, that's where the book has to go. Let's see. When is YouTube going to move this heart thing so it's not covered? I agree with you 1,000,000%. The heart is killing me. And on top of that, if you want to... Like myself, if I want to click on the 3 dots next to the chat to say pin it, I can't because it's underneath the heart. So like if I'm going to pin something to the top of chat, I actually have to post it. Then I have to like post something else. Usually I just put a period 2 or 3 times to bump it up high enough that I can actually reach the 3 dots. I like the idea of the heart. It should be in the bottom left, not the bottom right. Insanity. How do I make the papers for this? Your own dimensions? Yes, this is the one where you create your own dimensions. I've done it before. I just haven't done it in a while. Ink? What is this? Did I put that ink in there? Oh, ink. That worked. Yay, we've got ink in there. Okay, so that worked, kind of. Did I put more ink in? No, I guess just the one. How do you make a linking book? There's no recipes for any of these things. Coalition folder. Sealed notebook. That's not it. There's no guide. You really think there'd be a guide? Book binders. Yeah, the book binders, how you make the book, but how do you make an empty book? Man, am I going to have to pull up my own tutorial? Hold on a minute. I hate when that happens. I've probably not touched this in 2 years. Bear with me. Mystcraft. That's the only thing I'm going to put in. Alright, I'm the third one down. I'm the third thing to pop up. It's my tutorial. 2 things above me, which have very good views. Congrats. If you hear sound, ignore it. Okay, I have to wait till the ad disappears so I can see it. It's not a clickable one. It's so bad when I have to go back and learn how to do my own stuff from myself. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we've got. That is another ad. I didn't need a second ad, thank you. Unlinking book is a paper and a sheet. Well, yeah, but how did I get the paper and the sheet? Sorry, it started me in the middle of my tutorial, which means I've watched it before. I've had to go back and check my own tutorial in the past, which does not surprise me. Okay, so I need the paper, but it doesn't show me how to make the paper. Why did I not show how to make the... There's that part. There's that part. The ink vial. We made the ink vial. A link panel page is what I need. But how do you make a link panel page, Draven? Come on, man. Get on the jams. Alright, so I got my ink. I put it in here. Ah, I remember now. I remember now. I remember. I forgot paper. You need paper and you need flesh. Mostly the leather, of which I have a fair amount. All right, so we go to this thing. No, we go to this thing. We put paper in it. That's where we get our linking sheet for our page from. See? There's that. Then in a crafting table, you put this with a cow, and that's when you get an unlinked book. Unlinked book. I just linked it. I linked it to this universe. That's important. If you don't link it to this universe, you technically have no way to get back. You got to have a book to get back from. Piece of advice for everybody. Now, in my situation, of course, I have cheats on and I have the ability to teleport, so I could teleport myself back if I needed to. But if you don't have teleports turned on, waypoints, you'll be in a lot of trouble when you get to that Mystcraft world. So now I need to do the same thing again, except this time I need to not clink on it, because I'm going to do that when I get to where I'm going to go. Excellent. Okay. So now I got to figure out how to make the book to take me somewhere. And I believe that's this book. So I need to add things to it. I need to add pages to it, but I don't remember how. Let's see. See if Draven can teach me how to do my own stuff. Okay. Okay. Yes. That looks familiar. Okay. Back again. So now I have to take this book, put it in here, and put the book in here, the book in here, the book in here, the book in here. No. Give me another paper. I'm just going to put... Why can't I have more paper? Oh, I run ink. There we go. Give me that. Then I need to put this in here, maybe? I know I have to put this in somewhere in here. Okay, there's that. Okay, that's where the leather goes. And we're going to call this Test World. You got to name it to get the finished book. That is a descriptive book. Now, it doesn't have anything special about it, because I don't have any pages yet. But in theory, that should take me somewhere. Random. It's going to create a random world. But once I get there, I can find other pages so I can start making specialty worlds. Before we go, let's take a gander. Oh, it's purple. I forgot. It's purple. That's cool. How are we looking? Energy stored. I'm not pulling any power out of it yet. Efficiency is still a 0, but the temperature is going up. It is producing power, but boy, it's not producing much, is it? 566 RF. I really feel like I'm going to have to turn off one of these coolers, at least. And I don't know what that's going to do. First of all, let's get power coming out of this so it doesn't get full on me. That'll take care of the power part of it. It's just going so slowly. Stuff and Sunday and Crane did it and made a dimension made out of a big diamond block circles. Yep, this is the one. I agree. All right, we're going to go play with the first world, then we'll come back and take a look at it. It should stay loaded because Flux has got automatic. Let me make sure I got that turned on. Chunk loading is not turned on. Chunk loading was banned from the server. No, it wasn't. I didn't do that. Damn it, anyway. Sky Factory 4 doesn't allow for that. Okay, it's not going to run while I'm gone, but that's okay. Hopefully it won't break. Let's go see if this works. I think I just have to click on this, but I think it takes a minute or two to kick in. So we're going to hang out a second and see if it works. The first one, I think, takes a while. Another cool thing. Yeah, you see, I told you. Another cool thing about Clearly Canadian, kind of looks like a mana bottle. All right. Here we are. Great. It made a skyblock world. That's not going to be very helpful. Oh, wait. Yes, it will. That's exactly what we're looking for over there. Perfect. Put that down. Put that down. And then this is our linking book to get home. So I'm going to make a waypoint here. We're just going to call that book. So I can get back to this. And that, there's some liquid down there. Oh, some other things. Okay, we're going to go check this out. This dimension, this is the only thing I genuinely needed, is this little guy right here. Because inside of this is where we're going to get the pages to make better worlds from. There's always a hidden one in the corner. There it is. Yeah, let's just take all of those. Take that. Give me all of your things. Give me all your pages. We're going to fly around and pick up a few of these. Let me, excuse me. Oh, I forgot. I was gathering netherrack today. Well, I was going to work on that, and then I remembered the power stuff, and I never pulled all the netherrack out. All right, cool. Let's see if we can find another one. I want to see what that is down here. All the mobs are spawning. It looks like bones. What are you doing? So we got bones. This is a skyblock world with just floating skeletons and the occasional thing with pages in it. I'd like to find at least one or two more monuments with the pages in it. Oh, there's one. Sweet. We're going to make try and make some wonky worlds. See what we can come up with. Grab that. Grab those. Grab those. Get all that in there. All right, we'll see if we can find one more. I went in a straight line and got a second one, so maybe we'll be lucky and we'll get a third one. Little bones, that's funny. I've never had a world generate like this. I've also never found 3 of these things back to back before. Usually all over the place. Doot. Hey, Polar, we are working on Mystcraft right now. Oh, hey, sweet, we got a sealed notebook. That means it's got a bunch of pages in it. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, my hair was a mess today, so I grabbed a hat. All right, we got a bunch of pages. Now we can go make a cooler world. This world was not cool. Boot. Take me home, country road. I'm not going to sing to you guys. Blow up your earballs. All right, so that was test world. We'll leave that where it is. Now we're in the goods. Now we got all these pagety pages. I just don't remember where to... There's a way to store them. I just don't remember what it is. I got 12 of that one. Olive color. That changes the color of the world. So the pages should go in here, right? Okay. Why is it... Page meteors? How do I put the pages in here? Why will you not let me put the pages in here? No? Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Can I go down? Let's see. Sort alphabetically. Gonna catch on the line. All right, no problem, man. Maybe I need a book in there or something? There's something you gotta... Oh, maybe that's what the folder's for. Oh, I bet that's what the folder's for. Where'd that folder go? Folder. Let's see if that works. Folder. Ah, there we go. Sweet. Is that all of them? No, I got this one. I got 2 folders, and inside... Oh, I clicked on that thing. Are a bunch of pages! Delicious. I think I have to take them out, though. I don't think I can just add this folder. How many are in there? No, not that many. Okay. I guess I could probably manually sort them, right? Like if I was to put the... let's do this. It'd be easier. If I was to put folders with specific names like colors and stuff, it'd be easier probably to find them this way. There we go. Pick all those up. Get them in there. I don't know if this folder will eventually get full or not. I don't understand why you'd need that, because I can search for them up here. Correlation folders. So I have more folders. Can I put that in there? I technically could. Okay, cool. All right, I need a chest in here for overflow. Let's grab a chest. Oh, good. I got one big one left. Giggity. Chest. You can go in there. You can go in there. Oh, here's one I missed. And what else have I got in here? Supplies. Okay, I need the linking book, because that's how I got to get home. I got to keep making the linking books. That's important. And why did I do that? You can have all these supplies for now. Now, give me the linking book back. I need to make sure I get home. All right, we've got a linking book to get home. Now we can make a cooler world. How do we make the last one? Oh, yeah, with the book, by putting the pages in here, you see. All right, so let's see. What kind of world do we want to make? Acacia wood, beach biome. That sounds kind of cool. Birch forest hills, caves, clear modifiers. I don't know. Cloud color, desert biome, double length. Endstone blocks, essence blocks. Wow, it'd be great if you could find supremium essence blocks. I don't think that's what that means. Eternal storm. That sounds horrendous. If you see a page you guys like, tell me. I'll throw it in there. Fog color, foliage color. Forest biome. Frozen river gradient. I don't know what that is. Green color, gray color, half length. Okay, the opposite of double length. Huge biome distribution. Icy plain spikes. Jungle edge M. Magenta. Meteors. Okay, that sounds interesting. Molten cobalt blocks. You can find molten cobalt here. That's kind of cool. Molten gelatin. That would help making them more s'mores. Molten intermedium blocks. Okay, so intermedium is a type of essence, so you could potentially find supremium somewhere, I think. Solium, tough alloy. Oh, wow. Mushroom Island, nadir phase. I don't know what that is. Let me pull that out. I don't know what nadir phase means. Nether fortresses. Netherrack block. Meteor and molten cobalt. Okay, you want meteor and you don't want to put too many in, because then it becomes hard to load. They conflict. Let's maybe add 1 or 2 more. Olive, potassium fluoride. Wow. Red roofed forest. Setting phase, Skylands. Skylands makes me think Skyblock. Surface lakes, teal, twinkling stars. 0 length, yellow color, and that one's unknown. Okay. So I'm gonna pick a. Well, let's grab something odd. Let's grab beach biome because we don't really have anything that's like a straight up biome. Unless, well, meteors may conflict with that. Maybe we don't want. Let's just do these 3. All right. So there's that page, that page, that page, and we're gonna call this. We'll call this cobalt meteors. If I spelled that right, don't tell me if I didn't. Add a link panel as the first page. Oh, I need one of these. Okay. Oh, it has to be the first page. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. All right, there we go. That. Well, that's how I'm able to link to get back again. Okay, that makes sense. Cobalt meteors. And we have a linking book to get home. Okay. Real quick. Check on things before we go. How's this looking? Temperature is getting up there. We're still at 0% efficiency. All right, we're going to go to this world. When we come back, we're going to remove a cooler and see how that helps. Or melts everything down. We'll figure it out. So this is meteor, molten, and that other one word. I didn't know what it meant. Wait, do I have my book? Yes. Let's go. Just follow my nose. Again, when it's loading for the first time, it takes a minute. I'm going to open some cheese bread. I'm going to snack on while we're hanging out here. How's everybody doing today? You having a good time? If you are, please remember to click that like button. It would help me out bunches. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, because that would be cool too. Oh. Whoa! Okay. That's a crazy sky. It's going to take a minute for it to load in. I'm going to give it a second. Ow! Why? Luckily, I'm an Android. Oh, nuts. I forgot to bring anything to put it on. To make one. Sometimes there are negative things that will hurt you. Somehow, this one has something that normally would kill me. I don't know why I'm on fire or how I would stop it, but it is burning all the people. Let's look around. Okay. I got my beach biome. Oh, there's more pages. Let's go grab those. That is an ocean of molten cobalt. That's a lot of liquid cobalt right there. My goodness. Let's get us some more pages, though. That's the main reason we're here, is pages. Oh, here's a lectern right here. I can just use this. Oh, someone's taking a beating somewhere. That's a witch. Witch! Stop throwing your poisons at me. I don't need that. Anybody else hear that humming noise? What do we get here? Rainbow, dark stars, roofed forest, destabilized redstone, tendrils, ooh, strongholds. That could be cool. Look at strongholds. Maroon, frozen ocean, liquid dirt. Liquid dirt. How interesting is that? Oh, I'm not catching on fire right now. Well, I've got a roof on me, so that's probably a good sign. Boy, it's stormy. What's that over there glistening in the distance? Oh, okay. Oh, there's just another one of those. Okay. Is there no more land? Was it one little island? Well, it stopped. It was just a humming when I was inside that building. I'm not seeing anything else now. April Fool's update. Yeah, it's been... I've been able to hear... At the beginning of the stream, I was going crazy trying to find a pig. But it turns out it was just a sound they added for April Fool's Day. Sorry you lost your money, boss. WW. I'm glad that you're here, though. I will happily be your consolation prize. It is struggling to load all this liquid cobalt. Should have brought a bucket. Did I bring a bucket? I don't think I brought a bucket. I think I left the bucket there. Ah, I'm on fire! Don't stay still. Again, it's not like it can hurt me. I'm practically immune to death. Well, I'm not... Okay, I'm going to switch directions and go this way now. If you look in the upper right, you'll see a bunch of cycling. I'm getting several different debuffs that are hitting me at all times. Looks like hunger, poison. Most of them would hurt me a lot more if I wasn't an android. Oh, there's something. Whoa, nether fortress. All right. Ooh, let's get some nether treasure. How do I get in? I wasn't on fire when I was inside of a building, so maybe that'll help. Okay, classic nether treasure. I'll take that. I am getting this. Well, I'll say this about Mystcraft. Come in here expecting there to be a fair amount of lag. Because there will be. See what's in this one. Stuff! I'll take it. The fire stopped. That helped. I'm not lagging as badly now that I'm not on fire. That is a spider with an attitude. Ooh, I heard a lightning. Yeah, see that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're cool, boss. Oh, that's an android. Oh, I hit him by accident. It's okay. Androids aren't your enemy when you're a robot. They don't attack you. Ooh, I love engraved thunder. That's an awesome little play pretty. Another wart. Hello, guys, gentlemen. Two androids. You guys making out over there? Was that a heart? Oh, no, it's a bat stuck in the wall. Okay. The bat's poisoned. Oh, they're getting the same debuffs I do. That's the problem. Oh, wow, that's a big old nether fortress. Enderman, you're getting the snot beat out of you, man. Out of the way, Turkey. That was his name. I wasn't calling him that to be rude. Sea base and the nether just water 0 netherrack glowstone. Move, undead. I'm here for treasures. Wow, what's that explosion from? Oh, why is there a block of iron? Oh, it's a meteor. Oh, I get it. It's actually straight up dropping meteors. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, and there's another tower mixed in with this is a big side of Nether Fortress, and it's got some pages in it. Maybe. Well, add one. They got merged together. I'll take what I can get. Oops. So I took what I could get. Oh, good. The chest is over here at least. Give me all your loots. I needs it. Draven needs your loots. Come and get your loots. Yeah, that hum, man. Scary stuff. Steal a few more things, then we'll head back and make a different one. Now we got more pages. We know what's happening. I think that's the purple sky that's making that noise. I didn't put any eternal stuff. Oh, come on, give me one more cool loots or something. That's where I was before. Ow! Why? This is most of this one's not internal, though, unfortunately. This is a lot of Nether Fortress. I didn't even add a Nether Fortress page. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the thing is when you create one, it doesn't create just that, right? There's also some randomness to it. So we've got one that automatically has some negative debuffs to it as well. Which is fine. That happens. It'd be way worse if I was not a robot. But, it happens. Oh, there we go. A big old heart container that I can't use. Ooh, that was a big move. Twilight stars? Okay, we'll go back and make... Like I said, we can mix and match as many as we want, to be honest with you. Alright. I have the linking book, but I'm just going to teleport home. Tell you what. We'll teleport to this overworld cake here. And I forgot to set the book down. So we're going to do here, then I'm just going to jump back in. It'll be easier. Coming in and out of Mystcraft worlds is lag-inducing. And more pages you put, the more lag you get. Uh-oh. I didn't break it. Now I'm leaving. Walrus! Hello, buddy. Okay. We're back. First of all, let me clean out all this stuff that we got that's treasury, and we'll look at that later. I am going to keep these in my inventory. Let me pull out the stuff that isn't for Mystcraft. Put it in the inventory. Sort all that stuff later. And then we'll grab the Mystcraft stuff. Okay. Adding more pages. So I think I could put one here. But it's not letting me. Oh, I know. I got to do this first. Okay. Then I could put one in here. Go to here, and I'd see all the ones that were inside that one. But to get these to the other one, I still have to do the same thing. I can't just shift-click them. Okay, I don't like that. We're going to do that differently. I think it's faster just to do this. And pick them all up off the ground at once. For convenience. We're going to look at them before I put them in, so we see what it is we're messing with. Okay, so there's that one. Get these ones on the ground. I know I already added a few, but that's all right. You said Dark Stars, I think somebody said, is the one that they wanted to see. Remember that, because I'm going to ask in a minute for you guys to remind me which ones you want to see again. I know we could just be looking at these as I throw them on the ground. I probably should have done that. Next time we'll do that. But this will also stack them up so if there's duplicates, we don't have to read across all of them. There's a lot in each one of these folders, though, huh? That's pretty good. A lot of duplicates, I'm sure. I'm hoping to find one that blows me away. I don't know what it would be, but it would be cool if it did. Chest. Let's get rid of these. Okay, I still couldn't pick them all up. Let's see what we got. Normal Sun, Jungle Hills, Spontaneous Explosions. Why do I feel like that one sounds cool? Wait, let me put that in the front. Let's see what we got here. Dark Sun. Good Dungeons & Dragons world right there. Cold Beach, Dark Stars. I think that might be one of the ones you were talking about. Well, hang on. Navy Color, Ethanol Blocks. Ethanol? Lightning, Mushroom Island, Stone Block. Like, does that mean I don't think it means like stone block that we're used to. Extreme Hills, Black, Sky Color. So Sky Color, I would put that in, and then I would choose a color page, and it would make the sky that color. Full length, dark green, watercolor, double. See, the same thing with the water. I didn't mean to pick that up. Double length, green color, river, south direction, cold tag is sunset, foliage, natural fog color, sandstone blue, nadir phase. We're going to avoid that nadir phase. I don't know what it did, but that might have been what hurt us last time. All right, so there's the spontaneous explosions, and there's the dark stars. I'm going to put all the rest of them in there. I know I just picked up a couple in the top row. I'll pick up the other ones on the ground, because there's more. And that one. Okay, what else is this? We got Jungle Hills, Cyan, Yellow, Zenith Phase. I don't know what that is. Let's pull that out. Ender's Starfield. I'm not saying we're going to use all these right now, but it could be cool. Caves might have been good. Rising Phase. No Seas. That just means no water. Frozen Ocean, Water Block, White, Gradient, Amber, and Normal Sun, and Night Sky Color. So any ones where it says color, that's just changing that thing's color. All right, so right off the bat, I'm going to put all of these in. You just want to be careful not to put in conflicting ones because you may be eliminating something cool, right? We got Spontaneous Explosions and Dark Stars. Let's add a Zenith Phase and call that one a day. I'm going to set these two in here so I can use those next time. I forgot to put a linking page in. And we'll call this one, what's in here? Dark Stars. Wait, Dark Stars is, yeah, is that what we want to do? Was it Twilight Stars, Shooting Stars? I don't know. So we got Dark Stars, Normal Stars, and Twinkling Stars. Which one do you want in there? Dark, Twinkling, or Normal? You think about it. I'm going to go take apart a cooler. .1. Okay, well, technically it is working. Nope. All right, I just took 2 coolers off. I don't know which one it was. It's probably this one. So the coolant is going to wear out of it. I pulled it off of 2 of them. It still shows too many one time. The speed is increasing and the temperature change is higher, which is probably good. Okay. Okay. We're going to let that go for a little bit and hopefully come back to not a meltdown. Twinkle it is. Let me go get the twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle. Dark, normal, twinkle. We'll call this Twinkle Explosions. Ta-da! And we'll give it a minute. Mystcraft can be incredibly useful, especially if you get a page for a hard-to-get material, like liquid cobalt. You can go and just gather buckets of it, right? There we go. Okay. That seems scary. Book. Okay, now we can get back to this. All right. Definitely hear the explosions. Ooh, look at all the iron. My goodness, this is if you need iron, this is the world for you. All right, this looks pretty badass. Those are all, it's either tendrils of granite or tendrils of iron. What's this floating in the middle? Red decay? I don't know what that is. Ow! Oh, explosion got me. Did I get any of that? I wanted to see if I could get one of these. I don't think I can pick that up. I'm trying to find one that's over top of dirt, so if I break it, it'll fall down, and I might be able to get it. There's one. No, that's still over sky. There, that one's good. No, it just breaks. Oh, what's the purple one? Ow! God, why? Purple decay. Oh, this is a tough one to break. I fell off. Slimes and iron, and I got bloated up. There's other stuff in here, too. I can see the other materials. Lead. Ow! Fire! Why? Why does it gotta be like fire all the time? Alright, this is a pretty cool looking world, I'm gonna say. I think this is pretty awesome. For looks, if nothing else, right? And again, ungodly amounts of iron. Imagine if that was platinum or something, right? A resource that's really hard to... Oh, there's water. I just realized that. If I catch on fire, remind me to go get in the water. I'm looking to see if we can find any towers with more pages in it, right? As I'm traveling, it's going a little laggy here. Yeah, it's getting a little laggy for me the further I go. I need to land and give it a minute to... oh no, see, if you look at my upper right-hand corner again, you're going to see 100 different debuffs. Well, not 100, but several. I'm getting a bunch of debuffs as well that are hurting me and slowing me down. Turn off that fire right there. I'd like to find at least one tower. I think every world gets them. I think that's a standard of all of them, is they get the little towers. Ow, in my butt. But how often and where they're laid out. Oh, I'm so on fire all the time. I don't like the ones that make me squids. I'm just going to hang out here for a second. I'm going to drown. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to drown. There's a zombie. This is a cool looking world that inflicts fire upon me every 5 seconds. There's not much I can do to stay off of the fire because it just keeps giving it to me. But this is a cool... Ah, there's one. Excellent. Oh, it's kind of mushed up, though. Hopefully there's some pages in there. Even if we just get one, that's something. Let's see. Nope. Okay, what do we get? Molten Intermediate. We need to try one of the Primal Mana. We need to try some of these different materials and see if we can get anything really good. Eternal Snow. You can't... Oh, it fell down. Eternal Snow. It's called Canada. I already seen that biome. That's a humorous joke of Canadians right there. It is only a week away for my appointment at immigration. For the next step in my quest for American citizenship. The falling blocks aren't helping either with the lag. I'm sure that's a lot of visuals going on. I feel like I've seen all there is to see here right now. We've got a few pages, so let's go back. Ah, and the fire all the time with the fire. Get up. Take me home. Definitely, there was some lag there. We got in and out of that one a lot quicker, though. All right, let's see what we got. Get stuff over here I don't need. Just the one? Okay. Okay. Pick them up. Pick them up. There we go. Let's see. What's up? What state are you coming to? Well, I'm in Tennessee. So I'm just driving a few hours to Nashville, to the closest American consulate. I live in the U.S. I've been here 25 plus years, since 1992. It's over 30 years now that I think about it. I've just now decided to go ahead and shoot for citizenship. Molten Intermedium. I'm interested in trying one of those things. Molten Intermedium. Because that's one of the mystical things. And I'm wondering if I get it as a fluid, how could I turn it into an essence? You know what I mean? Not that I need it in this playthrough, but that would be interesting. Jungle Hills, North, Dark Moon. Interesting. Boundless Sky. Tiny Biomes. All right, that sounds funny. Let's do that one. Strongholds. That'll give me something to do. Cocoa Butter Blocks. All right, we're going to have to try cocoa. Somebody remember cocoa butter? Let me put that in the ones we know we want to try. I don't want to mix it with these other things I'm about to do. All right, so we got strongholds, tiny biomes, and molten intermedium. So remember this time to get a page first. That. And we'll call this tiny strongholds. With this one, I didn't do as much to the overall makeup of the world, hoping to eliminate some of the lag. Make ourselves a linking book. Link it. Set that down. Oh, yeah. Speaking of things that could be problems, let's take a look over here. 0.2 efficiency. going to take forever. Yeah. So he says active cooling rate 403%. I'm cooling it a lot. Even with removing 2. Of course, these may not be empty yet. Nope, it's empty. That one's empty. Alright, so I need to do... God, I wish I knew which one was which. Let me see. Top. So I think I want... Top. Okay, that's that top one over there. Okay. That's good. That's what I wanted. So I got the other 2 are on the bottom, I think. How are we looking now? Still, oh, it still says 403 because that hasn't drained out yet. Okay. Oh, you're 800. We'll give that a second to drain out, and then we'll see how that does. At the rate it's going, it's going to take 2 weeks for it to hit maximum. To hit that where I need it to be. Because we haven't even generating 100,000 yet. It is increasing, which is good, but 3 million is going to take a while. We're up to 0.04. Okay. I'm kind of doing 2 projects at once here, right? This thing and Mystcraft. All right, we'll give that a little bit of time. Let's go to that new world. Click. Then we wait for it to create the world. The more pages, the longer it takes. So, just a glimpse in the life of Draven. I don't know if I've told you this before, but ceilings started leaking in the kitchen when it rained, or in the living room when it rains. You know, love to see that type of thing. What is this little guy? Hey, buddy. I've got your head somewhere. All right. Interesting biome. Looks kind of relatively regular-ish. We didn't choose any specific biome things. What did we choose? Do you remember? Crap. Oh, strongholds. Tiny... Oh, that's why these are all so small. It's tiny little biomes all next to each other. That's why it's changing so much. Okay. See if we can find some more pages and a stronghold. I don't remember what the 3rd page was, unfortunately. There was strongholds, tiny, and something else. Oh, yeah, liquid intermedium. That's the other thing. And I still didn't bring a bucket. I gotta stop forgetting my bucket. I may have to mine down for some fluids. Oh, I appreciate that, Tyler. Yeah, it's I do my best to try not to cancel streams whenever I can. This just was not an option for me. I literally got an email saying, you will be here at this day and at this time. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Yes, I will. What's this? Is that grass? Oh, it's grass. Is intermedium the orange one? I can't ever remember. Yeah, it's the orange one. So we're looking for a lake of orange. It may be underground. It may not be above ground. So we're gonna give it a minute, and then we'll mine down. There's what I was looking for. More pages. That I'd like to find a stronghold. Aren't strongholds underground? Somebody help me out.
Wow.
Oh, wow, creepers.
Wow.
Get too close, you're gonna be owl creepers. Hilarious. All right, well, we got some new pages. What do we got here already? Deep Lakes, Blood Block. Oh, we can make an evil one out of that. And Molten Lithium 7. That's not an easy to get a hold of resource. My goodness. I don't really need these. I got enough of this. All right, we're going to dig down, I think. Look at all the mushroom cows. Monsters are chasing me. All right, let me find a good place to dig. To do a diggy-do. I'm trying to go to a place where there's no monsters, but there's monsters everywhere. I think it's always... The sky being pink, I don't like that. All right. We're going to start here. Once I know we're a fair distance down, we'll be good. Well, I've made it to regular stone. Well, found a bit of an underground cave, kind of. Why did I hear... Oh, a pig. It's like, how did a pig get all the way down here? Okay. Regular materials. My inventory's full. I'm not bothering to empty it out because I'm just going to end up picking up more crap. Well, there's bedrock. Is that regular water? Nope, it hurts. That's not regular water. I don't know what that is. I didn't bring a bucket. Oh, you know what? We can make a bucket, couldn't we? We could make a bucket. Oh, hell yeah. Go ahead and put that here. Oh, because I don't need those. That's okay. I better go pick those up. I don't need this. Give me these. Did I get them? I got them. Okay. All right, let's go over here. This will be our little work area. I'll set that down. Then we'll go ahead and make ourselves one of these. Yes. I can put that down there. I'm going to need some... Can I cook that? Will that cook? That doesn't cook. I need logs. Huh. Oh, coal. Perfect. Some coal right here. Grab some coal. Ow, the stuff hurts still. And get rid of some of this cobblestone I'm not going to need. Where'd that iron go I just saw? Gold. There it is. Alright. So we'll go in here. Coal and iron. That will give us a bucket. It will be very buckety. Get out of my inventory. We'll get a bucket of whatever that stuff is. I wonder if all that water we saw on the surface was not water. It was that pretending to be water. One more. Excellent. Let's see what this is. Poison. It's just a straight up block of poison. All right. Unexpected. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more buckets here with what we have. That way if we come across something different, I can get it. I keep doing that. And I'll bring a stack of buckets next time. Nether full of water is harder than lava. Really? There's no fear of falling. What would make it harder? I'm not saying it's not. I'm just wondering. Come on, iron. Oh, I didn't have enough for another bucket. Pooh. I guess good enough. Well, we didn't find anything falling down there. But I do want to check the water above ground and see if it's also poison. Yep, it's poison too. Interesting. I have no idea which direction I'm coming from. Okay, heading the right way. I just didn't want to go the same direction we came from, so I thought maybe we'd see if we could find one more thing of pages and go back and try another one. And check on our friction. I'm having a stroke. Fusion. I didn't see any strongholds. Strongholds are underground, right? We said that? Maybe I have to be underground to find them. I mean, there's nothing really cool in a stronghold other than a portal to the end, which I already have. Give me some pages, game. I got Things to do. Doesn't look like we're going to find any. They're rare in this world, too. We just lucked out in that first world when we came across 3 back-to-back. That's not normal. Probably be a bit easier to find in a skyblock. There's less to load. I haven't seen any orange liquids at all. Maybe I need to do one that just has the fluid that I want as the only page. Just to see. Okay. I forgot you don't have to set the book down. You can just do it in your pocket. Frozen water kills you? Intriguing. I'd be interested to know why that is. Oh, I lost the book. I guess that's why you put it down. Okay. Let's get ourselves a stack of buckets so we don't have that problem again. Leave the bucket of poison here. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a use for it eventually. Linking panel. Put that in first. Nope, wrong one. Linking panel. Oh, I also need a linking panel to make another come home book. Come home book. That and that is my come home book. Make that work. Get rid of this cobblestone. Okay. Cool. So let's find a cool fluid and just use fluid this time. Cocoa butter block. What do you think? It doesn't say liquid, though. Let's find a liquid. Well, it's liquid dirt. Molten is the word I'm looking for, maybe. Molten tough alloy. That sounds interesting to me. Call that molten tough. Molten tough. Well, nothing melting down yet. See if you're emptied out. Yep, he's empty. How do we look now? Oh my lord. Okay, so it's working, but we're running out of fuel. Now that I've sped it up, it's going faster, but this is not producing helium fast enough to maintain it. Crap. So I actually have to have the coolers to slow it down because I don't have enough helium. Even my liquid hydrogen is struggling. Wow. Okay, well, let's go put one back in again. See if that slows that back down a little bit. Still struggling from helium. Oh, man. I should have let that helium build up so much faster. Now I have to really cool it down to get the helium to work. Wow. That's, I don't know if I've ever run into that problem before. This is fully working. Not only that, it's at a good efficiency too. Why does it have energy stored? That's a problem. Hold on. Okay. So that was part of the problem. It was producing power faster than this was letting power come in. Okay. So much science. There we go. Power's all gone now. Okay. That'll take care of that. I don't want it to get clogged up. You know what I mean? This side's not storing any, but it is struggling with helium. My only thing is, I don't know if, even with the low helium, is it charging faster than it was? Oh, my efficiency keeps going to 0. Oh no, it's resetting it. Oh no, it's going between 0 and 0.4. Guys, I think I'm going to have to turn this off and let the helium build up. I don't think we're going to have any option here. Yeah, I'm going to have to shut this down and let the helium build up for a week, or we're never going to get it there. Now it's losing all the temperature, but it was barely producing any power anyways. All right, well, minor failed experiment. All right, so this one went through without a hitch. That one was good. This one is being a turd, as it usually is. Because there's no way for me to make this produce more helium. I mean, it's running about as good as it possibly can, almost. Okay. All right. I see. We're just going to have to let the helium build up, so it's just playing around for the next hour, I guess. And since I'm not streaming next week, it'll have 2 weeks to fill up, so that's something. Let's go take a look in a book. I only put 1 page in this book. I really didn't think it was to take that long. Slow load is slow. Oh, we got it. Water. Okay. That's got to be lava, right? Yes, lava. We are looking for molten tough alloy. Sure thing, user mode. Let me swallow this real quick. Yeah. So in Sky Factory 4, there's a mod called Mystcraft. And Mystcraft lets you create dimensions. So this is a dimension I created. And there's a bunch of different pages. And the different pages you put into the book determine what the biome will be. I think I just saw the roof of a building. I did. Good. We need that. So in the dimensions that you create, you'll find these little monuments with these pages on them. And the pages will give you, or what create the new dimensions. Always some hidden in one of these here. So for example, overcast. So if I put it, it'll always be overcast in the world. Molten gelatin block again. Dark lightning, dark sun, savanna biome. So you're making the whole world one specific biome. Destabilized redstone blocks. Large biomes. Molten unsweetened chocolate block. And a gelatin block. We might be able to create a more s'more dimension if we play our cards right, my friends. And that would be the boss. I forgot I had pages in here too. Blood blocks already. So I'm making different worlds and getting more and more pages to make cooler ones, while at the same time trying to find useful resources and things in the worlds that I'm creating. So this one, the only page I used was molten tough alloy, which means somewhere in this world should be liquid tough alloy just chilling waiting for me. Here's some more pages. That's good. This is fastest we've found 2 in a while. Let's see, this side. It is laggy. Laggy as heck, but yes. It is laggy to do this. But that's okay. Let's make sure I'm not going the same direction I came from. I'm not good. What did I get with those ones? Let's see here. Eternal Storm, small biome. Natural grass color, setting phase, grass color, yellow. Eternal Weather, foliage color, cocoa butter. There's another cocoa butter. Roofed Forest. I swear we're going to be able to make a more s'more double sminget zone. And that'll be cool. I got to find some of this tough alloy. It's out here somewhere. And again, it could be underground. I may have to go looking underground. We're going to look above ground for a little bit first. I thought that being the only page. Now, even though that's the only page I put in, there is still some randomness to the world. Like, this could be an always raining world. I didn't pick that, but it still may be part of the randomness of the thing. Dang it, that's the back. Although this world has been good for these things, I'll say that. We keep getting pages we didn't have before, so there's still lots of them out there. We're getting this one. Did I get them all? Okay. Corium block. What's corium? I don't know what corium is. Slow acting Radaway. That's funny. Meteors again. Ender Starfield. Natural foliage. Blue, double length, endstone, and native biome distribution. I'm interested in that corium block. I don't remember what corium is. I'm going to take a look here. Corium. It's not even in the JI. Confusing. And yet, also intriguing. Hi, Buffy. Don't be stabbing me in the shoulder, Katie. We'll give another minute. If I don't see any, we're going to look underground. Another one. I can't turn them down. I'm going to go through the roof. Death from above. Oh, there's a spider there. Buffy, stop, please. Why? Bah, bah, bah. Come on. Get down. Stop stabbing me in the damn shoulder. You're getting on my nerves. Nope, not that one. That one. What do we get here? Cloud, white, teal, green. A lot of colors. Sunset. Molten gelatin again. Molten copper. Okay. Spikes. Oh, now spikes sounds interesting. Liquid meat. Liquid meat is not easy to get a hold of in this pack. Spikes and liquid meat. Those intrigue me. We might make a world of spiky liquid meat. That could be our next one. And that would be cool. I just need some tough alloy. I don't want to make this world for nothing. And again, this is just, in theory, you can use this to make worlds to provide you items and materials that are hard to get a hold of normally. The problem is, you may get some negative side effects. So one of the worlds just kept putting me on fire. I didn't ask for that. And I've not seen a single creature in this world. Sometimes that happens. Is having a hard time vein mining. Seeing mostly regular stuff here. Not seeing anything special underground. I'm eternally vein mining for a moment. Oh, well, here we go. That's not something you normally come across in Sky Factory. Let's take a look around. Got to be a chest of loot in here or something, right? Dead end. Oh, Parkour Deuterino says, I love your Sky Factory tutorial videos. You're always super useful when I'm messing up on just a small step. I only have them because I also messed up on those small steps. So I understand. But I'm glad that I could help. Thank you so much for coming by. Welcome to the community. We are happy to have you. Give me loots. Why are there no loots? Someone's holding out on me. Trying to sniper me through the wall, sir? I think I just took a circle and went back to where I was before. So many androids. There are monsters in this world, then. Where is the molten tough out? I'm feeling gypped. Maybe I need to add multiple pages of the same liquid thing to get it to be everywhere. You know what I mean? Oh, I made bedrock. It's not going to be lower than that. And again, no molten. Saddest of days. This is a pretty big mine, though. I'm vein mined a lot of it. No, skeleton. Go away. Nobody likes you. Hey, I found my hole. There we go. I think this might be a raining all the time biome. Is that ocean finally? Oh, no. It just hasn't loaded yet. Dang it. I thought perhaps, maybe, kind of, we'd found an ocean of tough alloy. But I'm not seeing any. Saddest of days. Alright. Alright, well, this one turned out to be a bust. Pooh. That one world with the snaky tendrils has so far been the coolest looking world. I'm just going to teleport on. I know I'll lose the book. But I'll probably never come back to that world. Okay. Oh my god. Field Ridge. When I tried to do the double click trick on that, it gave me Field Ridge. How strange. Let's pull our pages out. Now these two here, I'm interested with. So we're going to set them. No, that's not it. Sneaky. Set them down here with the sneaky ones. We're going to clean out some of these pages. Let's see, what do we got here? Green native, eternal weather, double light, dark light foliage. Cocoa butter. Put the cocoa butter in here. Wait, does I already have a cocoa butter in here? I did. Okay, it's all right. Large bound, deep lakes, glowstone, blood block. Molten copper. Corium. Large oceans with that. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Tell you what, let me put all these in here, and then we'll see if we can find a fluid that we have multiple pages of. You know, to maybe increase our likelihood of getting what we're looking for. Add these, and then we'll grab the ocean one as well. Hang on, I got 8 of these things. This is going to take a minute. These ones, I'm just going to look inside for something we need. Anything that's a fluid, I'm going to pull out. Or an increased ocean. Cocoa butter, that's technically a fluid. Maroon. I don't think I've seen maroon yet. Rainbow. Okay, I want rainbow. That's just for me. Because that's cool. Ice mushroom. Coal ore block. Not looking for that. Natural olive, black, dark. Oh, that's the one we already opened first. I was going the wrong way. West direction, silver color. Setting maroon, polished granite blocks. Acacia wood, mineral resin block. Okay, those 3 didn't help. Let's see. Come on, fluids. Black normal stars, Water block. Well, that's just regular water. I don't need that. Molten alugantum. Okay, I don't know what that word is, but that's a fluid. So we're going to pull that out. What was this one? That was the rainbow page because I wanted that one. Okay, I remember now. Cyan. Anything molten we want. Blazing pyrotheum block. That's also would be amazing to have access to unlimited blazing pyrotheum. Boundless sky. Definitely dungeons. That's cool. What's a dungeon? What is a dungeon in Minecraft? What counts as a dungeon? I don't even know. Let's grab these two. South, yellow, purple. Teal, cold, extreme cold. Molten silver. It looks like the bottom one seems to almost always be the fluid. Green. Crystal block. I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. Let's put these in here for now. There's some molten stuff we got. Rainbow's a fun one. I just want to hang on to that. Let's see. Page, Zenith, Ender. Cocoa butter's a fluid. Liquid meat technically is a liquid, obviously. All right, let's see here. Do a clear modifier also. That's fair. Clear modifiers. Okay. And then we said we also wanted ocean. Frozen ocean. Large biome, no. Water. What would that have been called? Was it? I thought it was ocean, but deep lakes. I'm not seeing one that's just ocean, except for frozen ocean. That's not going to help us. I guess we could try deep lakes, surface lakes. Let's do surface lakes. Maybe I know they're above ground. Clear surface lakes. Now I need a liquid. So let's see if we've got multiples of anything molten. I got molten gelatin, molten intermedium, molten lithium 7. Good lord. Let's try gelatin. Because there's... I'm going to see if it'll let me put the same page in twice to increase the chances. Let's grab a link page first. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, well, it'll let me. We'll call this gelatin. I think I spelled it wrong, though, but I don't care. All right, then I need a linking book for me so I can come home. All right, let's check on things. I never changed any of the settings on this, so this should still be running okay. Temperature drop. Running at 93%. So basically, I'm a little bit too cold. I could probably try to take off 1 or 2 to make it a little bit more efficient, but overall, we're okay. This is the thing. I got to let this build up because it's not producing quickly. So I'm going to let that run all day, every day until next week, or until we stream next. Okie dokie. Adding dungeons to the new version of 121 called Trial Chambers. Oh, really? That seems interesting. Let's go see what we can find with gelatin. I'm trying not to use up all of our best pages on some of these test books, but gelatin, if it doesn't work, I don't care. I clicked on it. Now we're having to wait for it to create the world. Okay, we only have 45 minutes left. Does not feel like I've been streaming over 2 hours. Okay. We got a sky block. How do I get deep lakes in a sky block? Well, there's some pages at least. I don't know if we're going to find any liquid gelatin here. I feel like we got gypped on the gelatin. Powered anvil. Powered anvil, you can put most chargeable items in there and it'll charge it up. That's what I use even late game. for something I need to charge faster than normal. So let's see what these brown blocks are. That is netherrack. I don't understand. See, again, there's that randomness to it, right? And so it decided to make it a skyblock world, which I think has overridden all my deep lakes, because that's just regular water, right? Yep. It didn't hurt me, so usually molten something will hurt. What is up there? Let's go up into the sky. Maybe it's up here. What are these things? These are weird little islands that are all seem to be like... Oh, those are diorite clouds. It's a diorite cloud world. Stone and diorite. With netherrack tendrils. None of these things are the things I asked it to do. Again, that essence of randomness. I'm just zipping around hoping we see maybe a pool of gelatin somewhere, but I feel like we got gypped of gelatin. Even though I used 3 pages of it, I don't think we're going to get any gelatin in a skyblock world. But there could be a pool of it somewhere, so we'll give it a minute and look. How dare you gyp me, game? Water? Some of these islands are decent size. This would be an interesting skyblock world to play in, right? If you think about it, there's lots of areas to go, but still that fear of falling. RF tools dimensions. I don't think I've ever messed with that. That I can recall. Don't hold me to that. But I don't think I've ever touched it. Does it matter what order you put the pages in? You know, I'll be honest, I don't know. I honestly don't. I've never really considered that as a factor, but it could. Maybe if I put the 3 gelatins first. I am definitely not seeing any gelatin. Here's some... I think I saw some cows earlier. Let's take a look in this island here, see if there's anything inside of it. No, I don't see no liquid inside other than the lava falling out the bottom. You'd think that if there was liquid gelatin pools, some of it would be leaking out the bottom as well. But it's just lava and water. So I do not feel like we got our gelatin. I feel like we were gypped for gelatin. All right, we're going to go back and try again. Maybe with less other things. Yes, sheepies, I know. Let's go home and let's try it with just liquid. Let's not mess with a bunch of other stuff. Let's put in several liquids. We did get some pages there. Sodium fluoride solution. Molten pig iron, molten alumina, East Ender, molten sulfur. Wow. I got a lot of molten pages in that one. Let's see what we got in here. I'm just gonna pull this out. I need something that automatically extracts these. That'd be nice. That, and that, and that, and that. Okay, I'll load all of these inside. Want beaches? We all want beaches. Cold beach, beach biome. I'll put beach biome in there. Oh, let me get a linking page first. I'll need 2 of those. That's the only other one I'm going to put in there besides molten, though, because I don't want things to overwrite the molten. And I need a piece of leather so I can make my book to come home. Oh, let's bring it home. There's my linking book. Put that in there. Linked. All right. So let's grab molten again. I guess molten lithium 7. Yeah, but my concern is it just makes regular water too. You know what I mean? It may not change water into lithium. It just may mean there's a lot of water and there's lithium. That's my only concern. Lithium 7. We haven't found any books so far that are going to be a guaranteed keeper. There we go. It's going to take a minute for it to load. Exciting times. There we go. Okay. From there, I thought I was in a world of beyond. Okay, well, we got our liquid. Lithium 7. This is a nether type world too, because look, there's nether monsters here. Well, definitely there's this. Bet this hurts. Ah, yep, molten always means bad. Alright, well, we definitely have a world that works here then. So that's something. I don't know if the beaches really help. There's no beaches. Is this a skyblock? Oh, God. Endless. It made... Oh, wow. It is endless. Maybe the beaches did help. Look at how much of that there is. There's another Pages thing. Oh, we got gypped. I thought that was a Pages building. Witches. I feel like this, what helped here is this is a nether biome, but not using nether blocks. And everywhere that would be lava is lithium. Because all the monsters... Oh, there's creepers. So maybe... Yeah, creepers and skeletons, they're both in the nether, are they not? Cave beaches, yeah. And if they're little ones, those would be sons of beaches. Ah, the best humor for you guys. I bring it every day. But yeah, Lord knows I'm never going to run out of Lithium 7. This is a success world. I don't even know what I use this for. Lithium 6, 7. Okay, 7. What would I do with it? Can be broken down into molten 6 and 7. An isotope. Yeah, but why would I want that? Lithium dust can be turned into lithium 7. So I could have made that myself. I just don't understand why I would want it. Can I use that for anything? No. Can I use that for anything? Oh! Well, it's a fuel. Okay. So I guess that if that was a fuel I wanted to use for a reactor, that'd be very helpful. 6 and 7 makes regular. Ferroboron and lithium makes molten tough alloy. I can make my own molten tough alloy. Interesting. I was hoping we'd find some pages here, but I don't think we're going to. Probably in the rock. Welcome to the rock. Yeah, I'm not seeing any pages of buildings. Oop, there's a dead end. Yee-hee. Although I want to say they're almost always on ground level. All right, let's see if there's an up. There is above ground. Okay. So maybe some of those worlds there was liquid underground. Oh, but yeah, over here it's on the surface too. Okay. Oh, look at the clouds. Is that regular glass? It is regular glass. Oh, there's a temple. Sweet. Hang on. I'm going to have to get rid of all the dirt in the world real quick. Q. doing with nether molten liquid? Potentially, I don't remember seeing a book for nether. Or a page for nether. But who knows? Maybe we'll find one. What do we get? Molten Supremium. Oh my god. If we could get a world with Molten Supremium. Molten Prudentium. Liquid Chorus. Wow, there's another Spikes one. I approve of Liquid Supremium. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, I think the beach was... I don't think we had another beach book, though. See if we can find any more of these temples and get another beach book. Get a little bit higher, I can see. Pretty sure these things only appear on the surface. So, that's one reason I wanted to fly up. Whoop. Clouds you could cut yourself on. Not that you'd want to. Oh, there we go. Yee-hee. Yeah, it's faster to break. Eternal weather. Grape juice blocks. That's funny. Molten sweet chocolate again. Molten zinc. Silver gradient. Navy, white, fog, blue. No weather. That could be a useful one. Open up that folder when we get back. All right, no beach. We'll see if we can find one more. Wait, am I going the direction I came from? Nope, new way. Take another moment just to look, and if we don't, there's another one right there. Perfect. Then we'll go back and see what we can do. Open up. Give me the chest, dang it. What do we get? Standard world. Close to molten obsidian. You know, I actually have obsidian problems in this playthrough. That would actually be helpful. Single biome distribution. Endstone, nadir, taiga, east direction, and gold ore block. And half-length nadir, white color, sunset. Rainbow, swampland, ravines, spheres. That one sounds interesting. I'm going to make a couple weird worlds too, by the way. Boop. I want to try spikes and spheres. Probably not together. It is. I'm just lazy. I have tutorials showing it. I mean, I know how. I'm lazy. Spheres I'm going to set over here. Because I want... Didn't I have spikes? Yeah, spheres and spikes. Okay, I'll pull these back up, put them in the regular book. Along with those things. I did get molten lithium in that world, so that part was successful. See if we've got any more beach pages. I don't. I only have cold beach biome, and I'm concerned that that would freeze everything. I could try it, though. Do cold beaches. And then molten. What are we going to play with? I got molten intermedium. As much as I want to do supremium, I don't want to waste it. Let's try molten intermedium. That's 2. And that's, again, trying to keep not using too many at once so they don't overwrite each other. 2. Linking page. And we'll put the intermedium and then the beach. Which one is it? Intermedium? Just going to call it Enter. Enter the dragon. Crazy. And a leather for me. Linking book. Link. Take a quick check. I like how these things are still purple even though it's not on. 94%. The efficiency got a little bit better there. That's good. 94.1. It's getting even better. No complaints there. 366. That is filling up while we're gone. This must still be loaded. To the book. It is loading. So I jumped back into some No Man's Sky for a little bit today. I don't know if you play No Man's Sky. I played it a lot. I love the game. One of my favorite games. Haven't played it much in the last 6 to 8 months because I've done most everything I wanted to do with it. I did not choose spheres. They finally added the option for you to custom build your own ships. I'm just so excited. Well, there we go. Wow, didn't have to move 2 inches. Couple buckets of molten intermedium. Proof we were here. We didn't add much. Is that a wood? That is a blarb of wood. Let's make sure there's nothing in the middle. What happened there? Nope, that's the whole block. Interesting. Okay, so there's going to be beaches, frozen beaches over here. Let's see. That does not. Oh no, that's not. That's just unloaded. Okay. Lots of the intermedium around. I don't see a big ocean of it, but I mean, I could clean out a pool, then move on pretty easily. Oh, we could try that new pump here. I bet that would be awesome for something like this. We're going to try the new pump we found. I'm just looking to see if I can get any more pages here. Ha ha! Perfect. Ooh, they were dangerous here. You didn't want me to come in your house. Hope it's in this corner. It is. Excellent. All right, what do we get? Potassium hydroxide solution blocks. Okay. White, half length. Flat world. Okay. Sludge block. That sounds like spontaneous explosions. Delicious. Throw all that in there. I'll clean all this out later. The ranged pump. That's the one, yes. I think that would work very good in a situation like this. Because any other regular thing I try to use to pump the fluid out is only going to be able to grab the source blocks to a certain distance. But a ranged pump would pull everything. So we're going to test that out. Let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to actually go ahead and set the book down. I was. There we go. That. And we'll put it on a block of netherrack. And we're going to go ahead and put this here for book. Okay. Oh, yeah, go home. That's what I'm thinking. Like a large range, right? Flat world for page farming. That's a good call, WW. I would agree with you. That would be a good call. All right. Let's grab a ranged pump. I made one, but there it is. It's just called pump. But it's from the ranged pump thing. Yeah, okay. And I don't know exactly what it pumps into. I'm hoping it'll do a black hole unit. That is a unit. I will need a tank. But let's take a regular tank just to be on the safe side. Okay. Sky Factory 4 in a flat world. You can. That's one of the starting world types. Is doing it like regular world. I don't think I'd ever do that. I mean, that's like... Okay. Then at that point, I don't feel like I'm doing Sky Factory. Book. Just going here because here's where the book is. Okay. So let's see. If I put this here, and I put this here, energy. Oh, it needs power. Crap. I didn't bring any power. Hold on. Thankfully, flux goes usually across dimension. I'm hoping it'll work here as well. It is not doing anything. Maybe it can't do specialty liquids? Get out of the way, Snow. Nobody likes you. Okay, that's way too much snow. Alright, let's see if maybe it can't do it to a black hole unit. Oh, wait! It got some. So it got some somehow. Do I have to put it in the fluid to get it to work? Is it maybe it's too high? Problem is it's still not pulling more. Ow, my face. Maybe it has to be on the same height. I'm going to try that. Put a pump down. Give it power. That. Still not doing more than 1,000. Still stuck where it's at. See, it says empty. Okay. Next test. I need some stone. Now I'm testing to see if it needs a source block beneath it. See, all that did was grab the block beneath it. And now there's stone there for some reason. I didn't put that stone under there. Ow. Maybe this pump won't work. You replace it with stone. Yeah, there's a cobblestone underneath of it again. Well, that pump's no good if it doesn't do it at a range. What good is it be? It's not ranged. There's no range to it. $3,000. All right, we'll give it a minute or two and see if it changes. I'm not hopeful, though. I feel like we're going to get boned here. Oh, wait, there's something in it now. That is real slow. See, it says scanning at, and it says range 0. Okay. Well, hang on. It is doing it. Because I'd much rather use this, right? It's super slow, though. My God. I'm watching to see if any disappear and turn to stone. Come on. No, that's just it. There's nothing else in the mod at all. It's the only block in the entire mod. There's nothing for it. You can't put anything inside of it. There's no inserts. It's not doing anything now. Well, that went the wrong spot. Okay. No, it got eaten. So 2,000. We'll see if that changes again. Ow, and there's no water. All right, well, we'll leave it a little while and then come back and see what happens. And this has been running while we're gone. I wish I could make this faster. I can't imagine the damage a watch of flowing time could do to something like this. You know what I mean? Because I don't think a watch of flowing time would fit the whole thing. So if you're only speeding up part of this and not the other, I think you're just begging for a meltdown. We've got 17 minutes left. I feel we made a bunch of pages, and that was cool and fun. I got my... Mystcraft isn't something I spend a whole ton of time on. I guess I can make a weird gadget. Did I ever make one of those? If I did, I probably threw it away. No, I had one in a folder. Wow, I don't think Flux is charging at all in this one. Just a concern. Right, but I'm just saying it's so spread out if you're not careful. And even one block of it was not being covered by the watch. You know what I mean? Nothing's changed since I was gone here. There we go. There's your weird gadget. Still 2,000. Okay. Let it do its thing. Alright, cool. I feel like I've got my money's worth out of this. I've never found it overwhelmingly useful, but I mean, if I could get more like liquid supremium like we did in that world that was lithium 7, I would manually scoop it up all day long. I'd have no problem with that. And then I would just bring it back and pour it into a smeltery. And have horrendous amounts of supremium. I'd take big buckets probably. And then I'd get a black hole tank and just scoop big buckets in at a time. That might even be faster. Let's try that. There's a bucket. We'll grab one of those. And then we'll grab the, what am I thinking of? Black hole. Black hole tank. Black hole tank. Blah. Give me a click on that. Duplication tree? No, I don't know what that is, to be honest. Now I'm going to stay over here. That's way faster than the pump. Oh, right. Then you can go inside and put that in there. Gotta be careful, because sometimes you're just putting it down and not picking it up. No, go away. Ow! So much fire. So hard, because sometimes I think I'm putting it down and not picking it up. Just like the beat. Well, that one obviously went back there. Let's go test this. See how useful that really was. All right, have a good one, Jan. We're shutting down here in about 15 minutes anyways. No, I've never played Crazy Craft, so that one I'm not familiar with. Okay, so there's lava in there, and I don't want there to be lava in there. Can I pour lava out? No. Darn it. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that. I believe that stores what was in it, right? Nope. Breaking it clears it. Good. Where did it go? Picking it back up again. Dang it. Oh, I had a spare one up there with something else in it. That's funny. Break that. All right. Now I'm going to see if I can just fluid it directly into there. I don't know if I've ever tried to do that before. Yep, that works. Slap your little redstone clock on there to automate it if you want to, and then you got intermediate blocks. Okay, so that would definitely work if I want to do it with Supremium and such. That could be a really good way if you get the right early game, because you can start doing Mystcraft really early, right? All you needed was paper, ink, leather. It's not hard to get a lot of that stuff. So yeah, you could pretty easily start doing Mystcraft early. You get a hold of just one good page. That's any essence, really. And that'll shoot forward your mystical agriculture. Then I take this block, turn it into essence, if possible. I'll have to check, see if you can still do that. And then you break it down into the smaller or the higher. Upgrade, downgrade, right? 94.8. It went up a little bit while we were gone. Temperature change is still moving a little bit. I'm okay with that. How are we doing for helium? 650,000. I wish I'd... Oh, the purple's gone. The purple finally faded from the bottom one. It's been off long enough. What? Is it still trying to work? Did it not turn off? Oh, it's because I've got this on here still. Give me that. There, now it's dropping. I didn't realize I left that on there. It was trying to start still. Which, I mean, it might have been using some fuel, which I did not want to happen. I need to clean all that up. I'll do that after the stream. Alright, well, you know. Not an unsuccessful day. We've got the small one up and running correctly. So this one's doing well. I have zero complaints about this other than I wish it was making helium faster. But it's making it, and that's what matters. This one would have kept going had we not run out of helium. So really, normally I build this, get it going, and then build this. So this one has a lot more time. This time we built them at the same time. This one actually first. So I think that's what hurt us in that regard. But aside from that, I think that this has still been successful. I just got to let the fuel build up. And then we fiddled with Mystcraft today. And we made the largest mineral battery you can make. Let's go ahead and click off Mystcraft because I feel like we did that. I missed the starting stage of trying Mystcraft, but I definitely want to do that to get some premium armor and tools. How did you maintain the detention with the intermediate and other things? Okay. So basically when you start off, you're not going to have any of these pages. So you're going to make a book with just a linked page in it. And a linked page is this. So a link panel, put that in there, and then you have to give it a name. Blah, 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 blah. And then you have a book. You also, this is very important, you need to take a piece of leather and another link page and make a linking book and then open it here on the overworld so it's green, or else you don't have a way to get home again. And I recommend taking something to put the book on. You can just set it on the ground, but don't do that. Set it on one of these things. And no, you can't pick the book back up again. It's a nightmare. So take yourself a lectern to slap that on. And so when you go into the world, because it was just a blank page, it's going to be a randomly generated world that you have no control over. But in that world, you'll find those little stone temples where you can get more pages. And that's where you farm the pages, so that way you can come back and start making books that are more customized based on the pages you find. So I found that intermediate page in one of the temple-y things we found. Actually, they're called libraries, but still. And then I found, let's see, we also got silver, solium, sulfur. I've also got supremium. Although it may be in my, I think it may be still in my backpack. But yeah, we found supremium here recently as well. So again, it's a benefit if you can get to it. We'll put all these in here and we'll take a look. You'll find these blue things, put them in your inventory, click on them, they become a folder, open them, and you get a whole bunch of more pages. I just like to take them out like this and throw them on the ground. And then step over them. It's the easiest way to get them out of the book that I know of. Like, it doesn't mean there's not a better way. Pick them up. Pick them up. Put the folder in there. Put in the pages. And then if I want to look for molten again, now we have more. Zinc, unsweetened chocolate, supreme. There's molten supremium page. You can use any metal bucket. Any bucket, even a clay bucket, or porcelain bucket, but that bucket you only get one use out of because it is considered a molten. It is hot, like lava, so you only get one use out of it. But any bucket will work. I just was using the larger bucket because it holds more buckets worth at a time. And then I would recommend not using many other pages. The more pages you put in there, you have the chance that one's going to overwrite the other one. So if you put like supremium, intermedium, and inferium all in there, the inferium might overwrite the others and you only get inferium and you've wasted all your other pages. Same as if you put in things like spikes. I want the sky to be green. I want it to be a skyblock world. I want large biomes. The more stuff you put in there, the more likely you're not going to get everything. So if you really want something, make it the only page or close to the only page. It can help. Yeah, it can definitely help. Again, I've never found a supremium page before. That's the first. I found the other ones. That's the first time I've come across a supremium, but I also never spend a whole lot of time doing it. Mostly because I forget about it until like I am right now at the end of, I've made everything and now it's no good to me. I already have access to almost all of that stuff. If I found a world with liquid helium though, boy, I could use that right now. But aside from that, I don't really need any of that stuff. But had I found that earlier, that'd have been a game changer for sure. You gotta be careful though, right? Because if you can't fly yet, and you get there and it's skyblock with supremium, you still gotta get around. Can I get a glimpse at your mystical agriculture farm? Kind of? Yes. Yes and no. So this is my base mystical agriculture farm. The only thing I have going are thorium seeds. So this time, I didn't use mystical agriculture in a farm base. I did it differently. What I personally feel is better. But I'll show it to you. So, first thing you got to do is you got to make a room to fight a wither in. Then you got to kill the wither. Then you take the wither and you make a wither data model. Where's the wither data model? There it is. Wither data model. With the data model inside of a deep learner, you then kill 6 more withers. You got to kill 7 total. Once you've killed 6, it'll make it basic. It starts at faulty. You can't have faulty. Once you make it self-aware or basic by killing 6, you can then put it inside of a simulation chamber. As long as you provide it polymer, it will slowly level it up. As it levels it up, you will get pristine matters. And if you get yourself some pristine withers, where are my withers at? Wither matters, and you slap that inside of a loot fabricator, for every one of them, you get 2 supremium. You can skip all the lower levels. And personally, I like that better because it's way easier to break down essence than it is to build essence up. Because you got to have one of those crystals, and in the early game, you can't make until you get a hold of nether stars. They're only temporary ones, and then they wear out, right? Whereas, once you've got the point to kill a wither to get a nether star, kill 6 more, and then all you get is supremium. Then when you're done, all you gotta do is pull out your supremium, and be like, what do I need? Oh, I need some of that other essence. Okay, I'll just make a bunch. I need some of that essence. Okay, I'll just make a bunch. Drop. Oh, it's lagging now because of all the stuff I did today. What? There we go. And then just break it down. It's just way easier to break it down than it is to build it up. Start with the highest, work your way down. My opinion. Linking book. I guess I'll put that in here for now. Stop carrying it around. Yeah, but there we are. We are here at the end of the stream. It is time to go. We have successfully got the little fusion reactor running. And this one was working. It was just going slow, and then we ran out of fuel. So this is 100% just a fuel problem. So I'm going to let this build up for 2 weeks. Now, I say 2 weeks, but that's possible. So next week, there are not going to be any Minecraft streams on Sunday or Monday, because Sunday, my wife is getting a tattoo as her birthday gift. We're going to be there all day and evening. By the time I get home, I will not be able to stream. And then the next day, Monday, I have to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning to drive 3 hours to Nashville to go to the immigration office for my next interview step for becoming an American citizen. By the time I drive all the way, because that appointment's at 8:10 in the morning, and then by the time I'm done doing that, which will take a while, and I get all the way back home, I'm just not going to be conscious enough to be able to stream. I'll be sleeping all day. I'll be worn out. So there will not be streams next weekend. There's a chance I'll do one next Tuesday as a makeup, but please don't hold me to that. It's just going to depend on how busy things are and how I feel after the crazy weekend. Tyler says, would you ever consider Crazycraft playthrough? Haven't avoided it. It just never caught my interest. Again, there's so many other packs out there. It's not that I ever avoid any unless I know they're heavy in create. No, it's not that I avoid it. I'm not against it. I don't know if many people have ever recommended it, or if it's come up in a vote before, it's never won. I will say that the next playthrough, we know what it's going to be. I'm going to be going back to the first non-Sky Factory pack I ever played that I really did not enjoy. But that was years ago. I've never played it since, and I'm much more experienced in Minecraft packs now. So maybe it won't be as bad as I remember it. And that is Volcano Block. So we're going to try Volcano Block after this playthrough. We still got a while to go on this because I still got to build the Matter Overdrive reactor and several other things I still want to do in here. And we got to get that fusion reactor up to get that achievement. So lots of time to get it going. We have lots of time, lots of things to do. I'm not in a rush to end this pack. I'll end it when I run out of stuff I find interesting. And then that'll be cool. All right, I'm going to call it. It's 11 o'clock and I got to work in the morning. I hope you all had a good time. Please remember to click like before you head on out there. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already. We would love to have you hang out with us even more. If you'd like to join my Discord, let's just say go to my website. And there's a link at the top of the page, onlydraven.com. You'll click on that, take you right into the Discord. We would love to have you as well. You'll find all links to my socials there, as well as the ODG store. You can get Onlydraven Gaming merchandise. Since you want any of that stuff, it's there. Is there a big ODG over my face the whole stream? Is that always there? I gotta look at that. All right. I did not realize there was an ODG over my face. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's not supposed to happen. All right, guys. You guys have yourself a wonderful evening, a great rest of your week, and I will see you as soon as I can. Talk to you later.